this stock bumper, and in this box is a new bumper. Let's open it up and see what's on the inside. This thing is heavy. It's not only heavy, but they've reinforced the whole inside. If you look at this, heavy duty inserts for your lights, heavy duty hookups for the bumpers.
There's that word again, heavy.
Heavy duty hookups for where it bolts in for the D-ring connectors. So we'll see how this thing holds up. For the price, it came very quickly. It was packed very nicely. It doesn't have any scratches or damage. That bumper just went on with no drilling. You got a bucket of nuts and bolts laying out here that came in the package and no instructions. The bolts are welded to the back of the bumper and they're sticking through the frame, so I don't need any bolts for that. I'm using the nuts with lock washers and washers. I have 8 additional big bolts this size. Those are for the D-rings. 2 little smaller bolts probably going to hold the cross member on. So we'll find out where we're going to need these pieces at some point. And then they gave me this, which I have absolutely no clue why my bumper would have these teeny little nuts and bolts. But as you put it together, my guess is that these are for the fog lights to mount up. We'll find out. We have 8 bolts for the D-ring mounts. 2 are threaded and 2 are going to have bolts. We have 8 total. So I'm going to start with my washer and a lock washer, and I'm going to just thread one in. On the back side, washer, lock washer, nut. Should have plenty of room to reach up in there and put these on. These are threaded because there's a threaded portion inside the bumper, because it's a pain to reach inside there. So somebody thought ahead when they made this bumper and made these 2 threaded. These 2 have nuts and bolts. So the washers and lock washers go on the inside where the nut is. Tight space underneath there, so you probably should put this on first. Because it's such a tight space and it's hard to get 3 components on there, take a magnet, put it across the top of the bolt, use the magnet to magnetize the bolt. That way your washer and lock washer will stick on there.